Hello, everybody. All right. We have some things to chat about. That's what we do. Okay. I think my volume is already down. Hello, everybody. All right. So I'm going to do some updates and information really quickly here at the beginning. If you are on YouTube, I am not live right now. This is a replay. You can still leave comments in the comment section below, and all of the information that I talk about will always be in the YouTube description. I will also try to timestamp my videos so that you can skip all of the things that you don't want to hear, and you can just see the things that you do want. The last two videos that I've uploaded, I need to go in and edit and do the timestamps and do all of those things. So those have not been done yet. I plan to do that this evening when I sit in my cool living room with my computer and do all of the edits. I just wanted to get them to YouTube. The second thing is, if you are joining me here on Facebook, I appreciate it. If you're on YouTube, you can come on over to Facebook, like my business Facebook page, and join me when I go live. I will be going live a lot over the next 3 weeks here on Facebook, because Facebook has reached out to me and has asked me if I want my account to be a specific kind of creator's account. And I said, sure, why not? So there is currently a message that says you can support my page by sending stars. Don't feel obligated to do this, but if you would like, you can do that. There is a goal that is set there. And that allows Facebook to see that I'm interacting with people and I'm going live when I should. And then when I hit a certain amount of hours on Facebook Live, then they will promote certain things to me, give me certain things. It creates bonuses for me. It is a really nice way that Facebook is supporting creators. And so I obviously wanted to take them up on that offer. And that is why I'm doing so many lives here on Facebook for right now. So I think that is all of the housekeeping items that are happening. It is the first of the month, so the creative calendar will be out later today. I had to do a lot of things with my Stampin community, my Blessed to Stamp people. I had to do a lot of stuff with them. There's a lot of stuff that is happening with Stampin' Up. I should grab well, maybe I will, because it'll be fun for you guys to see. Let me grab a little surprise and show you. I just got this in the mail yesterday. I had already seen it online, but I was ecstatic to get this in the mail. This is the Holiday Mini. It's so amazing, you guys. It's so amazing. It is way better than the annual catalog, which is right here. All of the items are amazing in here. I placed my pre-order today. So if you signed up to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, if you purchased the starter kit last month and you got all of the in-color goodies, you can order from this catalog right now. So that is one of the reasons I love being a demonstrator, is because I get a whole extra month to order from catalogs and to earn for celebrations. So celebration will be July and August. This is the second round for the year. And the really fun thing is that I already got all my celebration items because I put in a pre-order today and I'm earning celebration items already. So I have actually an extra month worth of celebration to celebrate. So I got these in the mail. I was really excited to get them and to have them for my pre-order. Hey, Kathy, Julie, Diana. I think I said hi to Roberta. Hello, as they're all the names are flying by. So I'm excited about that. So a couple things that I want to share with you before we start making a card. We are going to case a card today. The first thing is that I have a set of Atg Adhesive. There are 12 in here in this box. I did an ATG share with my team, with my Stampin' Up community, and I ended up with an extra set, which was fine. But I just realized as I put my ATG tape away, I had a box left from my last one. So I thought I would see if anybody is interested. It is 12 sets. It's $30, and that includes shipping to you. So this is if you have an ATG gun. These are the refills for it. So if you are interested in the ATG, I just have one. So if you're interested in this, please let me know. I will put your name on it. I will send you a invoice through PayPal. If you're on YouTube, you can comment. I will try to pop in the description if it already sold. If not, there will be a link to purchase it. I think that I don't need so much adhesive, right? So there's that. That's the first thing. The second thing is I have 2 paper shares from the annual catalog. This one's labeled. That's the only one that's labeled. I have 2. And one person did not pay, and then I always create an extra one. And this time I actually ended up with 3 extras. So I have an extra set aside in case anything happens, and then I have these 2. I thought I would put them up for anybody who wants to purchase a paper share. What you will get is it'll be $45. You will get all, and that includes shipping. So you'll get all of the paper. I'm also going to throw in my ordering special from last month, which is a card kit and a set of card kits, and it has a PDF and a video. I'm going to throw that in. I had 3 of these left over as well, so I will throw that in. They will be $45. You will get all of this, and then you also get access to the paper party. So the 2-day paper party with Pip and I, you will get access to that. So if you're interested in a paper share, please let me know so that I'll send you a PayPal invoice, and I will get this out to you like tomorrow. If you pay and everything, I'll get it out to you. The party is on the 10th of June. The 10th and the 11th of June is when the paper party is. So I just don't want all of that paper sitting around. I hate having it. If I have one, it's usually not a big deal. I do like to have one on hand in case anything happens, but to have 2 full sets is a little bit discouraging, and it's just going to go in I'll just stick all of it in my retired bin because I don't need all that paper. Like, I have my own paper that I use. So let me know if anybody comes in and you want it. I'll try to keep my eye on comments. I have some sticky notes here and a pen, and I'll stick your name on it and invoice you after I get done with the live. But I just have those few things, and I just don't want them to sit around. So today, what I thought I would do is I would dive into my, okay, Kathy, awesome. I will put your name down for one. And then if you could, I don't know if I have your email address. I might, Kathy. If you could email me, and I'll get you the video and the PDF for the paper, for the kit, for the card kit. And then I'll get you an invoice for the paper share. And then links for the party and everything. I'll get you on my list. So one of the cards that I saw in the catalog that I want to case is this one. And I want to start this series of casing cards in the catalog. And I want to do something fun where have you guys seen those memes that it's like how it started, how it's going? And they're really funny. They're kind of cute. And I thought it would be fun to case a card and then case it and step it up, like change it up how I would change it up. And then we could do a how it started, how it's going kind of thing. So I want to do this one here. This is on page 71 of the catalog. And I have both of the sets. So I have the Hope and Prayer set, and then I have a Fish and a Wish set. And then I'm pretty sure that this is the Tea Boutique paper. That's what I'm assuming it is. We're going to go through here and see Yep, maybe. Is it that one? I feel like it is. I feel like those stripes are a little bit lighter, but let's just pull out the paper that I think that I might want to use. I think that would be it. Roberta says, yes, it is, and I always trust her. She always knows. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Roberta, I think that she prints out or puts on her phone the supply. Stampin' Up! Provides us a list of items like this card uses X amount of product. It uses this color cardstock, this designer paper, this stamp set. It doesn't give us measurements or anything, I don't think. And I think Roberta always has accesses that. Oh, she just cased this card. How fun. Okay, so I'm going to use these two pieces here, and we're going to case this card, and then we're going to step it up. And some of the things we're going to use to step it up is I'm going to use an additional piece of designer paper. I'm going to use some sequins. It's always hard to get my sequins out. I'm thinking maybe those sequins, those are yellow. I think those are the only yellow ones I have. I also have some this that kind of match that. These are pretty. They're like yellow and pink. So I'm going to set that aside. She says she keeps it on her phone, which is really smart. Is that what, demonstrator of the year right here, you guys? Is that available for customers? Like, can we share it with customers, or is it just for demonstrators? If it's for customers, I will find it and I will share it if anybody's interested. I'm going to clean up my trimmer a little bit here. It's got to be kind of a mess. I just picked up the kids from school, so they are home. We are... I do not know what that is. Oh, you know what? I think this is a fairly new trimmer, and I don't think I took the plastic off here. Did I? I'm probably scratching up. I feel like the plastic is still on here. I know I took it off here. Oh, it's a mess. I don't know what happened to it. It like has adhesive or something. And then the other thing I'm going to do is just clean out the track. See, there was paper in it. So the kids are home. We're on our last 2 days of school. Tomorrow's Violet's graduation. And then Friday is her 6th grade pool party. Oh, Roberta said she's seen other demonstrators share it. If anybody's interested, I will find it and share it. Let me just grab a paper towel and dry all of this. It's taking forever. And then I need to clean this better. Okay. All right. So let's start with our cardstock. Now remember, the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to case it exactly. We're going to figure out exactly what they did. And they started with colored. I also feel like it's not, doesn't it feel like in this photo it's a longer card? Like it's not a US, like not an A2 size card. I mean, that might just be the way the photo is. But to me, it looks like it's a bit longer. So it's going to be really hard for me to case this and not do anything else to it. that's why we need to do something else to it when we're done. Okay, then I want some white. And I'm gonna have to get a scrap of this. So then I just want to do something for the inside. I'm feeling like lately, putting a white panel inside my card is like the exact thing I need to finish the card off. Also, Roberta, I just sent you a package yesterday. Just so you know. All right, so we'll put this on the inside. Oh, I just love mint macaroon. I know, Kathy, I just always have such a hard time just casing, particularly this one, because it's going to be really, really simple. So we're going to cut our stripes. We want them to be up and down. So I think I'm going to go with, I mean, particularly when you're looking at the catalog, you're just like guessing. Yeah, that's 2.5. So I'm going to do 2.5 by 4 1/4. That's why I said it's going to be real hard for me to not do anything else to it. Let me make sure I'm on camera here. I feel like, did my feed freeze? Because this is not what I'm looking at right now. Let me go back in. And then, was anybody else watching the Johnny Depp? Is anybody else following the Johnny Depp situation? I totally watched this is not my, there we go. I was very excited for the verdict when it came in. And I was totally watching that today. So I have this piece. Julie said, yes, she was following it. I was ecstatic. I got so sucked in. Okay, so for the white piece where we're going to put the sentiment, we're going to do that at 4 1/4 as well. And then I think we'll do 2 inches. I follow a gal on YouTube. She's kind of the gal that I follow when I just want to check out, when I just am struggling and I don't want to hear the news that's happening in the world. Her name is Emily D. Baker, and she breaks down legal documents, and she used to be a district attorney, and I follow her. I am so happy for him too. I think that Amber is a liar. That's what I think. I need another piece of mint macaroon. Hold on. Actually, I think this is a piece right... Nope, that's blue. Let me look. Here we go. Here's some mint macaroon. So I've been following her because her YouTube channel has blown up. She hit 100,000 in May of last year. And since she has covered the trial, her YouTube channel has hit over 600,000 members. And I just am rooting her on every time she would hit a milestone. I mean, like, I totally, like, sort of a little bit, a tiny bit cried this morning when she hit 600,000. So it's been really fun to see her channel growing. And it's been a little bit of a fun way to check out because it has been a struggle this month. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to use mint macaroon ink. They use, it looks like Calypso Coral is what it looks like to me. Maybe we should use Calypso Coral. We should case it exactly. Calypso Coral. All right, so here's Calypso Coral. We are going to do Sending Well Wishes. And we're going to, so it looks pretty straight. Let's just do a test stamp. I always like to do that first before I'm committing. Oh yeah, it's pretty straight. So what we're gonna do is, and I'm just going by the photo, so we're gonna go right here. If you previously, in the last few times I've gone live, if you have sent me stars, those cards, look what I just did. I said I would send a handmade card to anybody who sends me stars here on the Facebook Live. And if you did that, those cards have started to go out. So yesterday I sent out a batch, and then today I will send out another, not today, but they will go out tomorrow. Okay, so now we're going to do the lemon, and we're going to use the punch. So we're going to take mint macaroon, and this is yellow. I think this is the yellow that matches. This was in my scrap pile. So we're going to punch some of these out. So it looks like I need 3 lemons. So let's do that. And then it looks like I need 3 of the little other pieces. And instead of having to stick my paper all the way in here and get this little guy, what I'm going to try is just to get the end of this little fish and see if that's going to work. It might not. I might have to repunch all of that, but let's just see. So we don't need any of that. We'll need this and this. We'll save this little fish that I did. Okay. So the next thing we need is I'm going to get a one of these. I want a yellow one, and that should be fine. And then I want my ink, which we're going with Daffodil Delights, right? Is that what it's called? No, So Saffron. Mango Melody. Is this Daffodil? Yeah, I think I want So Saffron. And we're going to take our snips. And we're just going to cut those off. And it's pretty good. I was nervous about how that would look, but if you just follow the curve and go up, and then when you get right about to the middle, go down, you get a pretty good lemon point. I'm not like artsy like that. Like I actually probably never would have thought to like make that a lemon. Hey Vicky, glad you're here. Okay, so we're just gonna take our little sponge dauber. And it looks like they just inked the edges. Like so. These are tiny. Roberta, when you cased this, did you use daubers or did you use the blending brushes? So I like to get the edge, of course. But then if you set it down like this and do it on the edge. Also, I'm interested to know if Roberta purchased the new scrapbook kit that Stampin' Up came out with. Stampin' Up is doing, this month, they are doing a BOGO, buy one, get one free on all of their kits that are online, their stamping kits that are online. And today they released one that is a scrapbooking one. It's really cute. It's like a summer traveler's notebook. I just ordered it. I will show it when I get my order. But I'm really excited. I'm excited to see them doing that because I feel like maybe if it's popular, then they might do more scrapbook stuff. Okay, so I think that's all I need for the card. Let's see. Oh, we're not allowed to share, but can answer any questions. So I can't share it. Thanks for checking, Roberta, because I would have just shared it. Seems kind of crazy that we can't, but I guess they have their reasoning, right? Okay, so we're gonna put this on here, and I'm gonna stick to just doing it exactly how they say, or exactly how it looks. Oh yeah, Roberta ordered it. I'm so excited too, Roberta. I think I'm going to use it to document like outside around the yard stuff that we're doing and like kids summer stuff. I thought that would be fun. Okay, so I'm going to use my grid mat and we're just going to place it flat down even though I desperately want to pop it up. Okay. Then we're going to place this down. This card is so stinking cute. Okay. Okay, just straight down. All right. Yes, you can order the kit. It's just online. It's not in a catalog. And you just go to stampinup.com and then look at the kits there, and it's the one that just came out today. So I'm going to trim these up. So I'm just trimming the tail up. It feels weird to do this in mint like the tail of the leaves of the thing. In mint macaroon, but that's what they've done. That is what they've done. Okay, so now we get to put these together. So I think what I'm going to do is... Okay, so that's supposed to be a lemon. Okay. So let's add a little bit of adhesive to the end of each lemon and place the little leaves on there. I sort of am getting into traveler's notebooks as much as I wish that I wasn't, because I don't need one more memory keeping avenue. I can barely keep up with what I do, but they are just sort of fun. Okay, so here's our little lemons, which they're cute, right? So we have two that are like this, and these, it looks like I can pop up. So it looks like this one is not popped up. I feel like this looks like a chunky carrot. I feel like it could pass for a chunky carrot. So let's put that there, grab our dimensionals. This is so stinking cute. And how simple is this? Okay, and then one will go like that. I don't think they are exactly in the right place. And then this other one, we'll go here. Sending well wishes. Oh my word, that is so cute. Hey mom, you haven't been on here in a while. You started a whole thing with the stars. You sent me those stars and it did this whole domino effect. And now Facebook has reached out to me and it's been this whole ordeal. I've been meaning to call you. So how cute is that? Okay, so that's exactly the way it looks in the catalog. So that's how it started. And then they have these little embellishments, but I don't have those embellishments. So since I don't have the exact thing, I'm going to leave it blank. So now let's go ahead and let's see what we can do now. Okay, so I have another piece of mint macaroon. And I'm thinking a couple things. So the first thing I'm thinking, ooh, Winkastella, Roberta. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it on the second one though, because I don't think there's Winkastella on the first one, and I gotta make sure that I do it exactly. Okay, so here's my second one. Now I have this paper. So I think I'm going to use this paper. I think I'm going to get my stencils out. And I think I might have an idea. So let's grab, here's a stencil. And then we're going to need mint macaroon ink, which is right here. I feel like this background needs something. So, and then I learned my lesson to not tape the cardstock. Don't put tape on the cardstock. That will rip it. I thought about that rainbow card I did. Not gonna lie, a little disappointed that it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. A tiny bit. No, I didn't, Roberta. I'm going to have to go back and look. Again, I've been all caught up in that Johnny Depp case. And so that's what I've been watching when I've had a free minute. Okay, so we have this down here. I think this is okay. I wonder if I should put it at the edge. Okay, I think that's going to be okay. And let's do a blending brush. Okay. Okay, so we're just going to use a blending brush. I get a little nervous. Yeah, I think I'm going to tape this down more. I don't know which one of my kids is up there giggling and what they're giggling about, but they're having a good time up there, whatever they're doing. Ugh. I'm going to use all the tape. I don't want this to rip. I really want it to stay in place. This is such a pretty stencil. And I feel like it's summery and it could totally go with lemons. I'm desperate to stencil something and it turn out good. Okay. I think I better just quit right there. Okay. Okay. So let's peel this off. I think it's Kayla. I don't know what she's getting so excited about. Kayla's usually pretty quiet. And I just hear like laughter. Okay, how cute is that? Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Sort of. I'll show you the blending brushes I have. I mean, I have a good amount of them. But like the mint macaroon I used the other day for Bermuda Bay. So, I mean, like this I used for Bermuda Bay. I just wiped it off. So like I just did this with it. And like I could totally use this again. Like I could use this back into Bermuda Bay again. Like I think it would be totally fine. Nope, I just throw them in my drawer. I just, maybe I'll show you guys at the end. I just have them in my coloring drawer. Okay, so now I want to use this paper instead of the striped paper. So we're going to go ahead and do, I think I did 2.5, right? Last time. Let's do 2.5 again. I feel like it was a good ratio of paper and everything. So that's 2.5 by 4.25. I really love my Alex drawers, and most of my stuff that I craft with, they're just in my Alex drawers. Like, and I don't think that IKEA is doing Alex drawers anymore. Either they're redesigning them or gonna rename them. Sometimes IKEA does that. Or they're not going to carry them anymore, which is going to be a bummer because I really love them. So I wanted to do 5 lemons, but now I don't know if I have enough paper to do 5 lemons. Oh, I do. This would be so cute to do a sunshine box and this be the card. Okay, so, and I'm pretty sure that the little feet of the lemon, I think it worked out to just do the end of this little fish. So that's what I'm going to do. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I'm actually going to repunch one because I got it at an angle. Okay. And then we're really going to do this up here. Okay. So let's do 1.5 by 4.25, and I'll have measurements to all of this on my I'll do a blog post and I'll have measurements for all of this. Okay, so that's going to be where our sentiment is. We're going to need this, but we're going to need our mini cut and emboss machine. And then we're going to need some embossing folders. I have a couple little ones, I think. Okay. I feel like maybe I should get my big machine. I'll let you guys vote, but let me grab the proper plates. Okay. So I feel like I'm running out of space, first of all, but that's okay. All right. So I feel like this embossing folder would look so cute on the lemon. But if I use this, I'm going to have to use my big machine. But then I have these polka dots and I could use the little one. Yeah, but it's not going to get that many polka dots. Okay. I think I've decided. All right. So let's move all of this over. You guys can barely see this. So I got to switch plates. This is a really thick folder. So what I'm going to do is lay all of my fishes in here, which will be lemons. Okay, so I'm just going to lay them all in here. And then I think I can just use the blue plate. And I think that will be enough. Yes, it was. Okay. So I'm going to set this on the ground, and you probably better believe I will end up tripping on it when I get up. I'll forget that it's there. But I'm out of room. Okay, this is what I love. I just love embossing folders. Okay. So then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to trim these. See, so you can do something really, really simple, or you can do something really, really stepped up, right? That's pretty good. And this texture on here is gorgeous. I like to do things in either 3s or 5s. And I feel like I need to do the bottoms too. Or I feel like it's not going to look right. So I'll show you. I know I'm a little bit off camera right now. So that's 4. There's the 5th one. So I'm just sticking them in the folder. And then for this sandwich, I can do the regular platform for the big shot, and then the blue plates. I think that's from Stampin' Up. That might be from Stampin' Up from before they came out with their own machine. It is called Tasteful Textures, and I will tell you if it is retired or not. I haven't cleaned out my embossing folders recently. Tasteful Textures. I am sad to say is retired. It is not back here in the catalog, so it is retired. I am sorry to say. Tasteful Textures. Any embossing folder you have would work. I probably have 1,000 embossing folders. It's something that I have collected for many years, and I usually don't get rid of my embossing folders. And I was collecting them before I even did Stampin' Up. I was collecting them back when Cuttlebug did them and Cricut had embossing folders. It does. It totally does work good for lemons. I tend to have a lot of them. But if you have lots of embossing folders, you know, like you usually can find something. So then we're still gonna ink the edges. And we're really going to be able to see that ink and that color. And then I'm even going to lightly dust it. So back many, many moons ago, 15 years ago, the reason that I got into Stampin' Up, the reason I found Stampin' Up, I didn't even know that card making was a thing. I was a total scrapbooker. That's what I did. And I had a Cricut and I would die cut all these things. And I loved inking the edges of die cuts. Embossing them like this and then die cut, emboss, ink. And I really wanted to find an ink that, like ink pads that had re-inkers that like was a really good ink, because I got tired of going to Michael's and like buying a stamp pad and then it would, I would use it and it would dry out and then I would have to buy a whole new ink pad. And so I found Stampin' Up and I reached out to a demonstrator. I just did like a demonstrator search to whoever was closest to me, and I reached out to her and asked her to do a workshop for me, like, come and do a party. And she did. And it was like 4 people I knew. It wasn't very big at all. I don't even think our party, I don't even think it equaled $150. Like, I don't even think there was enough to get like a host. But I fell in love with Cherry Cobbler and Early Espresso. I thought they were the most beautiful colors I had ever seen. And the idea of being able to get a whole pack of 24 sheets of cardstock in the same color and like not having to go to Michael's and try to like get the same red. I could never get the same red cardstock. I'd go to Michael's and get it, and then I'd go back to try to get the same color and I never could. And so that's how I got into Stampin' Up. And the gal gave me a catalog and I started ordering off the clearance rack, and I just fell in love with their product, their company. And then the rest is history. In May, I celebrated 10 years as a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and that was it's been phenomenal. So there's my little lemons. Okay, so then I'm just gonna wipe. I tend to get ink on my nails that then transfers. And then I wanna use a different sentiment. So we're gonna do something like this and this. And then I'm thinking I want to use this. But maybe they don't go good. Like maybe You're in My Prayers. That could work. You're in My Prayers. Does that work with lemons? Maybe it doesn't matter, does it matter as much what I remember thinking, Julie, people make cards? Like I had no idea. I had no idea that it was a thing. Let's test stamp this one just so that I get a feel for it. Is it on there straight? Yeah. It's on there pretty straight. So I'm going to use macaroon, and I'm going to do this right in the middle. Not bad. Not bad. It looks a little bit darker than macaroon, but that's okay. Okay. So I'm thinking like this. Now the other thing I'm thinking that I want to add is ribbon. And I have 3, well, I have a lot of yellow ribbon. Or maybe mint macaroon ribbon. Like maybe that would be more appropriate. My ribbon drawer is sort of a mess. Ooh, ooh, I have a great one. This is gonna be perfect. Not yellow, not yellow. This is gonna be perfect. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start putting these down. And what I wanna do is put these two together first. You're gonna love the choice I picked for ribbon. You're gonna think it's just as perfect as I think it is. Okay, so I have that piece there and it's gonna go here like so. But then I have this ribbon and this I know for sure is retired. I'm pretty sure. We'll look it up, but I'm pretty sure it is. I think it came in a pack. My catalog full of notes. Here is ribbon. This would be a great one, the pool party. Yeah, this ribbon is retired. It might be on the clearance rack. So let's... Y'all know how I feel about ribbon. It is my favorite. So then we're gonna put the ribbon on here. I might not use 5 lemons now. Maybe I'll put one of the lemons on the inside. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna tie this in a knot. It's gonna look like, it'll look like a bow, but it'll be like a fake bow. Oh my word, how cute. Okay. And then I do want it right about there. I will. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that ribbon. Nobody worry. It's not totally fixed yet. Okay, then we're gonna add some foam. My kid is cracking me up, whoever that is. Okay, and don't you worry, we're going to use Wink Estella too. I mean, this card we are going to really do up. Okay, so I'll use my grid mat. I mean, right? Okay, I'm gonna tighten that bow, and then now that I have it's down a little bit more, I'm gonna trim this up how I want it. And then I always like to, if you're under the age of 18, get parental permission, you know, all the things. Don't burn your house down and try to blame me. Okay, but I like to burn the edges. I just melt the edges of my ribbon. And yeah, I totally have caught the ribbon on fire before. I don't think I've ever done it on camera, but I definitely have done it. Okay, so now we have our lemons. So let's put our lemons together. I'm gonna go ahead and put all 5 together. And then we'll just use whatever, how many ever we want. So I'm gonna do this with glue dots because it's textured. So I'm just gonna put a glue dot on the edge. Can you guys believe I keep thinking it's Friday? I mean, maybe I'm just wishing for Friday to be here so much, but like, I literally keep thinking it's Friday. I'll have to go. I was thinking, oh, it's Friday. Like, we don't have to like do dinner or do like, we'll just do whatever. Nope, not Friday yet. Ooh, getting these glue dots down was a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be. Okay, and then we'll put the ends on here, and I'll catch up in comments in just 1 second. And I need a drink. My throat is dry. We're dealing with allergies like crazy in this house. It has not been positive. Okay, so now we'll flip these over and then we'll put them on the card. And then we still have Wink Estella. Me too, Kathy. I get ink everywhere. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, I might need to pull these down a little. So I'm thinking like so. Maybe this is too many lemons. Do we think it's too many? I feel like you have to have two. But I'm feeling like maybe I shouldn't have added the ribbon. Now I'm feeling like the placement of these lemons might not be good. Because then I have sequins too. What if I do... What if I do 4? Or maybe I just do 3, like the original one had. Yep, I think 3 is the answer. I think that that's the answer. Let me get my dimensionals. What do you guys think? 3? Do you think 3 is the answer? That Wink Estella is really going to bring out that yellow ink. Then I'm just going to wipe that off so I don't drag the yellow into the mint macaroon. Right. Hey, Linda. Kathy said 3 looks good. I think you're right. So this one's going to go flat. And then this, so let's add the Wink Estella. Linda, thank you so much for sending me a cup of coffee. I got an email and I was like, what is this? And I have a little thing on my YouTube thing that is, it's like a, I don't know, it's an influencer thing that you can buy somebody a cup of coffee, and I got a little notification that Linda had done that. So thank you, Linda. That was so kind. So then add the Wink Estella with this particular embossing folder because it's so textured. That takes a little bit. Okay, so now we need the sequins. So originally I was thinking like the pink would look good on here, but I'm thinking maybe not. So let's see which one is going to look the best. These are really light. Like, I think these are too light. They almost look green. I think I really need yellow. So that's, I think I'm going to pass on those. They're beautiful, but I think we're going to pass on that color. And then I think what we'll do is we'll use these really tiny ones. I might need a darker yellow. These are orange. Well, we have pink. You know what, I think these are too bright. You guys know I love my sequins, but What about some Nuvo drops? So I see somebody sent stars and I missed it. So I'll have to go back. I think this matches really good. Okay, so we're going to have to skip the sequence. That makes me sad because I do like a good sequence on my card, but I think Nuvo drops. And I may, or let me see how I can phrase this. I can neither confirm nor deny that there may be Nuvo drops in Stampin' Up's future. Maybe. It could happen. Okay, so on the inside of our card, let's add, before we do the drops, because then everything will be wet and we'll have to let it dry. Okay. Well, I'm about to have a craft-a-lanche. Is that how you say it? When you stack all the things up and then they all fall over. So let's do 5 1/4 by 4. Okay, and then you're going to want to stick around for this because you're going to see how it started and then you're going to see how it's going. Okay, so let's also take a piece of this stripe and let's decorate inside our card because we just do not do that enough. So we'll do 5 1/4. Yeah, there's a bit of a shadow. Bear with me. Okay. And we'll just go ahead and do this flat since it's going to be inside the card. I mean, there's no sense in wasting these cute lemons, right? There's just no sense in it. I don't know, that may look weird. I'm not really sure. I know, right? They might just look like fish. I don't know. So that's inside the card. Then this is on the outside. And then let's get our Nuvo drops on here. And it'll take a bit of time for these to dry. But that is a good match, this yellow. And this is English mustard. I think that is Kayla being crazy. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. You guys, I can't believe I made this. Oh, how cute. And I just keep going. Okay, we're gonna have to stop. Just stop. Just let it go. Andrew, don't say shut up. Okay, all right, so this is the second one. Okay, so this is how it started. Right here. And this is how it's going. Wow, you guys, it's so cute. So I really love it. These are really great cards. They're so fun. So to step it up, we did the stenciling. So we just did stenciling with mint macaroon. We added ribbon. We kept the same amount of lemons. And then we did a different piece of paper, which one do you like better? Do you like the stripes or do you like I like the more solid. I like the solid piece. And I love the mint macaroon, the yellow and the mint macaroon. Do you think it needs more Nuvo drops? Like, I feel like I want more Nuvo drops on this part. Maybe I should just leave it. It's also popped up. Super cute, right? So I will let this dry. Linda said the more solid. Diane said this is a great card. Kathy gave it some hearts, some little yellow and an orange heart. Renee with the lemon. I love it. Stepped up one is great. Like the solid yellow also. Solid. Yeah, I really like it. I mean, this is beautiful and it's exactly, I mean, I'm really glad I resisted and we did it exactly the way it was in the catalog. Because, I mean, I think it gives us a real good idea of how you can start. You can do this with anything. You can do it with, go to Pinterest and find a card that you like and just start to case it and then add a little something, change the paper or add some embossing, something like that. Like, I think that it's really, you could do, instead of doing stenciling, if you didn't like the stenciling part of it, you could just add another piece of designer paper. You could emboss the actual card base. Like that's another thing is you could have, if I didn't do the stenciling, my other idea was to take another piece of mint macaroon, cut it at 4 inches by 5 1/4. So there was a little bit of a border and then emboss that piece and then pop that piece up. That would have been totally cool too. My mom said for like a table, like are you saying a card place like on a table? That would be cute. Have you guys seen the 3-tiered trays? Like it's popular to do a lemon one for the summer, and this would be a cute card to go in the tray. So I love it. I really love the way these turned out. So what I will do is as soon as this dries, as soon as the Nuvo drops dry, I will take a photo of these and I will put them on my website. I'll do a blog post and I will give you guys measurements for everything in case you want to case this or in case you want to case it and change it up a little bit. But I really like the way these came out. This was really fun. And this is the card that I wanted immediately, one of the very first cards I was drawn to when I flipped through this catalog. And the fun thing is that they did, here's a stencil right here. And it looks like they stenciled over a piece of pattern paper and they stenciled on the card right there. I didn't even notice that till just now. So actually, I think that was really cool that I did the stenciling. So also Blessed to Craft, for this month, my online class will come out tomorrow. And if you're a part of Blessed to Craft or you get the online class or the monthly class, your mini catalog, your July through December and your celebration catalog will be in your package. So just so you know that, like I forgot to order them, the catalogs this morning, but I will go back and order catalogs and get those done. And then if you're part of Blessed to Craft and you get the online class, then you will get your catalog. So thank you guys for all your support and kindness and joining me for this. I love this. I think this will be a new series that I will do, like how it started, and we'll start with casing something and then I will step it up. And I think it would be fun to even do other demonstrator cards or like other people's cards. Like I'll go on Pinterest, find a card, I'll print it out, and then I will case it, and then I'll step it up, because this was a fun way to do this. I hope everybody's having a good day, and hopefully tomorrow is Violet's graduation in the morning, and so hopefully by the afternoon I will go live again and share another project with you. I have about 20 hours that I need to clock for Facebook, and so we need to do a lot of crafting together. So I look forward to it. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I will chat with you guys later.